We are not able to see you guys. We can only see you guys sharing in the chat. So we need your energies through the chat. All right, you guys, we are here to share an incredible opportunity. We are sisters. We started this journey 2 years ago. We're going to get a little bit into ourselves, but just know if you are here, it's not by coincidence. You are here for a reason with a purpose. We were the biggest skeptics, okay? We were the biggest skeptics. So how many of you guys are still on the fence? You're a little bit skeptical, because I want you to know you can go from being a skeptic one day to completely changing your life the next. All right, you guys, we're gonna pour into you. We're gonna pour into you guys tonight, and we're gonna show you guys everything there is to know about this incredible opportunity. All righty, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys. So bear with me 1 second. All right, let's share. Perfect. Awesome. Let me know in the chat. You guys just write in a yes if you can see my screen. Before we dive in, please let me know if you are able to see. Amazing. Awesome. So let's dive in and get started. I guess I'll start with introducing myself tonight. I want to ask you guys a question. Before I give you guys a little backstory on myself and how I got started in this space, how many of you guys are here? You're excited to start learning about how to make money online, but you are too shy to be in front of the camera. And what is holding you back is the thought of having to record yourself, having to sell something on social media. Maybe you're worried about what your family members might think, what your friends may think. Drop a me in the chat if that is you. Okay, I see so many me's, and I love to see that, because that is exactly how my story started. Okay, just to give you guys a brief understanding, I came out to Miami from New York City. I was born and raised in New York. We both were. I went to college out here, and then after graduating from college, right, I was trying to figure out what to do next. I had a boutique that I had an online version of, and then I had a storefront for that boutique for about 5 years. After COVID came around, it completely ruined what I built for my boutique, and I had to go back to a 9-to-5 and figure it out, right? I saw digital marketing, so many people making money online. I just never truly understood how they were doing it. So of course, like many of you, I labeled it a scam, right? I was like, there's no way that can be real. There's no way people can be making that kind of money on social media. How many of you guys feel the same? Drop a me in the chat if you feel like this sounds too good to be true. Right? And that is exactly why I watched for 6 months and I did not get started. Then my sister comes to me and she's like, Sabrina, I see so many people making money with this digital marketing thing online, and I feel like we could do it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did digital marketing, right? Selling digital products for 1 week before I fully quit. Okay, I share that because I tried to do the whole talking to my phone thing and posting online, and it just was not for me, to the point that I was like, I'm going to go back to my 9-to-5. Please do not ask me to do this with you. Like, I'm fine. Sure enough, my sister decided to get started, right? And she started seeing quick success. When I saw that, she was like, Sabrina, you have to try this again. So I came across a girl at the time who was selling digital products and monetizing online as a faceless creator. When I saw that, it was like a light bulb went off in my head. I was like, hold on. If I could do this and use the same strategies to monetize off of my phone without showing my face, then maybe this is something for me. You guys, my first month, December of 2023, I started a brand new Instagram page, 0 followers, no experience. I was able to make over $35,000 in month 1. I remember she would always sit next to me and look at my phone with the sales coming in, and she was like, how are people buying from you without knowing who you are? Right? My second month, I was able to make over $40,000 in this space. You guys, it was 2.5 months into Faces Digital Marketing. I was able to make over 6 figures, leave my full-time job. And for the past a little over 2 years, I have been doing this since, right? Since starting this program, which we are going to teach you guys exactly how you make money here. But in the last a little over 2 years, I've been able to make over $1 million in this space. We're sitting in my home, my $1 million home, right? My sister was able to purchase hers shortly after. And to start this from zero, living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to figure life out, I would have never imagined that we would be here, but it's been a crazy journey. And I have to owe it. I owe it all to her for not letting me give up. Okay, no. All right, you guys. So it's just crazy listening to my sister's story. You guys don't know us, right? So you're just hearing us right now, but I've been privy to her journey and just seeing how uncomfortable it made her. And even knowing that there's so many people like her that don't want to show their face, and knowing there's a way for you guys to make so much money in the online space. I'm going to share a little bit about me because we want to get straight to it. But my name is Stephanie. Okay. I'm 35 years young, mom of 3, wife. I became a mom at 19 years old, you guys. That was not planned, right? 19-year-old mom. I never got to finish college. I do not have a college degree, but I was able to become the first millionaire in my family because of this opportunity, okay? My sister and I grew up, we were in a seven family member household, 5 kids. We grew up with our mom and our dad, and we don't come from money. You know what I mean? New York City, we know what that hustle and bustle life looks like. I knew very quickly, you guys, once my son was going to school, my eldest son, I knew that I wanted more out of life than just getting by. How many of you guys can relate to the feeling where you feel like a hamster on a wheel? You feel like you're going, but you're not getting anywhere. You feel like you're working hard, you're doing everything right, you're doing everything that you were taught, but it's still not enough. You're still struggling to pay bills. You don't have any type of savings account. I knew that I wanted something different. When digital marketing found me, I had a previous business that had done well for a while, but then it started to just take a hit. My husband went back to a 9-to-5 job, and we found ourselves struggling to just make ends meet. I knew I wanted to learn another way to make income in the online space. And I kept seeing digital marketing, and I kept labeling it a scam, and I kept convincing myself I'm never going to do that. How many of you guys, as much as you probably don't want to admit it, you care about what people are going to say if you do something like this? You care about what friends and family are going to think. I had to remind myself, no one's here. No one's coming to pay my bills. I decided to finally take the leap of faith, despite being skeptical, despite being nervous, despite caring about people's opinions. And it was the best decision that I made, you guys. At the end of the day, if you can wake up every single day and go show up for somebody else and help them build their business, why can't you do it for yourself? We're living in a time, a day and age, you guys, we're making money online. There's never been an easier time. You don't need a following. You don't need to be an influencer. You don't have to be a content creator. We have people in our program who are in the retirement stage of life coming into this and changing their life because they need extra income, and now they're able to take it to another level. We have college students, we have working mom and dads, we have people from all walks of life. You just have to say enough is enough, and I am demanding more for myself, you guys. I have been able to earn over close to $3 million in the last 2.5 years. No college degree, 19-year-old mom, but I decided to bet on myself, and I told myself, if somebody else can make it happen, why not me? At the end of the day, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. If where you are right now is not where you want to be in a year from now, and what you're doing right now as far as work is not going to get you to where you want to be, you got to be willing to do something different. You have to, you guys. In the last 2 years, I've been able to accomplish more than I ever did in my entire adult life. I just closed on my home. A month ago, I got the keys to my brand new home, right? I was able to purchase an investment property last summer. I'm completely debt-free today. We're able to help our loved ones. I'm able to travel. It's not even about the money. I'm not a materialistic person. It's about the peace of mind and options that an opportunity that we're going to present to you tonight has done from us, you guys. Many of us are taught that making money is hard, you guys, that it takes years of success, years of schooling, right? But the truth is, we're living in a time, you guys, where someone can earn income from their phone, from your phone. All right. I want to encourage you guys to shift your perspective here tonight. I want you guys to change your perspective of what's possible and how you can earn. So I ask you guys, as we continue this call, be here with an open mind and an open heart, and understand that we are no better than you. And this is going to be no different if you choose to take the leap of faith and actually put in the work here. Yes. And don't forget, we're going to explain to you guys exactly how this works. We're going to show you into the program, but don't forget to stick around until the testimonies portion of the call. We have students of ours who started from zero as complete beginners that are going to share live tonight what their success has looked like. And for me personally, that is my favorite part of the call. Okay, so let's jump right into SWC. All right, so the $1 million question that we always get, you guys, is what is a digital product and what is digital marketing? Okay, I'm going to simplify this for you guys in the easiest terms. A digital product is just that. It's something that is created, sold, and delivered online. Okay, I want you guys to think of it like an ebook, something that you can read directly off of your phone, a template, a course like SWC, or something that is printable. Okay, you are going to get access to a digital product from your phone, from your computer, right? It's simply something that there is not physical inventory for, right? You don't have to ship it. Okay, now digital marketing. Digital marketing is simply promoting and selling products or services online. So how many times do you guys find yourself having a conversation with a family member or friend about maybe a new restaurant that you want to try or a new product that you want to buy, and all of a sudden you see an ad for it pop up on your phone, right? And we say the phones are listening, right? That is simply digital marketing. It is a way for companies and businesses to be able to promote their products or services to their target audience. Okay, so in simplest terms, digital marketing is marketing, but on the internet. Okay, now I want to go into affiliate marketing, right? Affiliate marketing is a little different, but I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys recommend things to family members or friends? Either a restaurant or maybe a nail technician or a new piece of clothing that you got, right? Or maybe a place to go on vacation, right? I see so many needs in the chat. Now imagine if every time you recommended something to someone, you got paid for it. That's literally what affiliate marketing is. It is recommending a product or service to people. And if someone decides to get started and purchase that product or service, you earn a commission from it. Okay. The best part of affiliate marketing is you don't have to handle any shipping. You don't have to even be part owner of the business. You don't need to handle customer service. All you are doing is getting paid for recommending. We really do that all the time with everything that we do. All right, you guys. So why SWC? The reality is there's so many programs on the market right now, but not because we're just the creators. If you guys are in SWC and you can say hands down, SWC is just stands in its own lane. It is the best of the best. Drop a 1 in the chat because we pour into this program like no other. We started like all of you guys. We didn't come into this as creators. We came into this as people who were brand new. We learned. And once we saw what people needed, we created a course that provided that. Okay. So SWC, we have to fix this here, you guys, but it's an 85-15 affiliate share. Okay. Which basically means, which we'll get into it a little bit later, but you can become an affiliate of this program. So as you're learning from it, and as you are becoming more knowledgeable about digital marketing, you're learning from the course, you're able to go and grab your affiliate link and share it with other people. And when someone purchases the program for you, a course that you didn't have to create, you don't have to, put everything together. You're able to go out there and earn $506 every time somebody purchases from you just by recommending it. All right. We have training calls Monday through Friday in SWC. We pride ourselves in providing the mentorship, the guidance, the support, making sure that anyone who joins our program, despite who you purchase from, that you never feel alone. We want you guys to feel like you know us as the creators, that you feel like we show up for you guys, and we do exactly that. Every Monday night, we have a Monday night training call that is free for you guys to join, where we go over different topics to help you grow as a total beginner and grow your business. Every Tuesday, you guys, we have a Tuesday night Q&A call where you're able to turn on your cameras. It's more of like a one-on-one interaction with us. Ask us questions, and we're going to be there to help you guys. Every Wednesday, you guys are able to join, and you're able to get information on onboarding, right? We're going to walk you guys through step-by-step on how to get started. Every Thursday, we have these opportunity calls that once you get started, you can plug people in. Fridays, we have calls as well. You guys, we never stop pouring into you guys. The beautiful thing about what we do here is when you purchase SWC, you pay for it one time and you have lifetime access. You're never going to be asked to pay a cent more. All righty. Now, how many of you guys want to see a look inside the actual community? Drop a me in the chat if you want to see exactly how we teach you to make money and you want to get a better feel for exactly what this is. Amazing. I see so many me's. Awesome. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys. Bear with me 1 second. Perfect. All right. So this is SWC, you guys. Okay. This is the classroom section of our program. Now, I want to pinpoint a couple of things that I want you guys to notice. Number one, we always get asked, Stephanie, Sabrina, I've never done something like this before. I'm not tech savvy. I've never even had a social media. Can I still do this? The answer is 1000% yes, because we walk you guys step by step through everything you need to get started. Okay, for example, we give you day 1, day 2, and day 3 in business, which gives you everything you need to do to hit the ground running and actually build a solid foundation for yourself here, okay? We also provide you guys with podcast teaching style inside of our program. Okay, so I want to give you an example of what that looks like, right? Our videos are very interactive. They're not boring. We didn't want to just put a PowerPoint presentation on the screen. We wanted to give you guys something where you actually feel like you are in the room with us. I just want to share really quick, you guys. I don't want you guys to overcomplicate this, and I want to check out the chat. If you decided that you wanted to take on the career path of becoming a teacher, a doctor, an attorney, maybe a real estate agent, once you guys decide what career path you want to take, somebody got to know in the chat. What's the next thing you have to do? After you say, hey, I want to become a nurse, or hey, I want to become a real estate agent, what's the next thing that needs to to be done. Somebody said it, study, educate, go to school. This is no different. Don't overcomplicate this. If you know that you want to start making money in the online space on social media from your phone, now you have to be able to invest into something that is going to teach you. The beautiful thing about what we've created here, you guys, is that not only are you going to now become educated and become knowledgeable and skillful in things like, you know, branding and attraction marketing and how to build yourself on social media, on how to connect with people, on how to grow as a total beginner, right? And all of these skill sets that you need. But this course is like a Pandora's box that keeps giving. If you're somebody that's not interested in selling the course and you're like, you know what, I want to make money with the TikTok shop. Do you know people are like making, I mean, you know this, but there are people earning $10,000, $20,000 a month just from TikTok shop. We have 2 modules inside of our program that teaches you as a total beginner how to get started on TikTok shop, how to set up your page, what to do, what not to do, how to post, how to scale quickly as a total beginner. If you're someone who wants to do UGC, a UGC creator, you don't even have to show your face and post on your personal Instagram. You can be completely faceless. What is UGC? User-generated content. You create a portfolio, we help you do that, and you start creating videos for brands. Let's say this brand sends me this for free. They say, Stephanie, we want a 30-second video of you creating a video talking about your feedback for this. We want you to give your, how much do you love it? We want it to be bright light. Send us a 30-second video. Once you send us a 30-second video giving your feedback on this product, we're going to give you $300. Right? So that's just 2 of the 22 other ways you can earn income in this program. Yeah, so like she mentioned, you guys, we teach over 20 different ways to monetize in SWC so that you can figure out which one best fits you, right? But I want to show you guys something else that we take pride in is the fact that myself and Stephanie, we teach the modules that are the education-based modules as far as growing on social media, if that's something you want to do, because that is where our expertise lies. However, these additional income stream modules, we collaborated with experts in this space, right? So they are teaching you from zero how to get started as a complete beginner and see success. For example, this here on the screen is Taylor. She lives in Australia. She does UGC full time. That is how she makes her income. And she walks you guys through step by step exactly how to get started with UGC. Okay, something else I want to show you guys is we have, like I mentioned, over 20 different income streams inside of SWC. I briefly just want to show you guys a few because I think this is very important. So many people think the only way you can make money here is reselling the program, and that it could not be further from the truth. That is just one of the many ways to monetize. So you can resell SWC. We teach drop shipping, UGC, right? Brand deals. If you want to have a TikTok shop, right? On Etsy, on Pinterest. If you want to just review products on Amazon, you can literally making money just reviewing products on Amazon, and we teach you guys how to do so in the course. Okay, we teach you how to get into other affiliate marketing gigs outside of just SWC. Print on demand, theme pages. You guys can literally post quotes on Instagram and make money without ever showing your face. Okay, we have website flipping, which one of our students was able to make over $30,000 flipping websites. She was on our last opportunity call. Okay, the list goes on and on, you guys. But if you see my screen, you see all of the different ways, and we have something for everyone, whether you're comfortable in front of the camera, whether you want to be behind the camera, whether you want to have a social media profile or not, we have something for you in here. Yes, you guys. So we also have an incredible testimonial section. So once you guys get in, this is where our students come in and they start sharing their wins, right? Today it's somebody else. If you get in, tomorrow it's going to be you. You can see there's so many people just sharing first paid gig, right? First SWC sale, like people $6,000 in April with UGC. Right? So many people just sharing their wins. And then us as the community, we're going in there and we're congratulating them. $75,000 in my first 3 months. Like the list goes on, you guys. The possibilities here are endless. We're here to tell you guys that anything is possible. This is not a get rich quick thing. This is I am ready for a change. I'm ready to get a little uncomfortable, learn some new skills, and stay consistent long enough to actually see the results. So with that said, you guys, with everything we just showed you, I want you guys to drop one word with how you're feeling in the chat right now. Because even thinking like, I just wish I could start all over again. If I would do it a million times over, knowing it would land me here. Would you not restart? What's so crazy is that when we started, we didn't have this, right? We didn't have all of these income streams. It was just, if you want to see success here, go ahead and sell a digital product, right? The reason we created this program was because we were thinking of you guys. We were thinking of the people that wanted to be faceless, that wanted to learn other ways and not just resell a course. And I have to say, over 20 ways to choose from is incredible.
And not even that, it's just the support you get here. When we started, we had each other's support. We didn't have anyone giving us guidance, or really we had to figure a lot of it out on our own. And we're so like, aside from all of the knowledge and the income streams, you guys, we pride ourselves on making sure that we're so confident in the fact that once you get into SWC, you are going to feel fully supported. You're going to feel fully supported, and you guys will have everything you need here. No excuses to see success.
Alrighty, so now we're going to go over a few frequently asked questions before we dive into those testimonies. Okay, so number one, again, just to reiterate, to make sure everyone is crystal clear, a lot of people want to know how to make money with SWC. You guys, you have over 20 different ways to do so. Okay, this is simply the educational program that is going to teach you many ways to get started in this online space. If you have a phone, you are able to start making money from it. Okay, no matter if you want to be faceless or face forward. Okay, another very common question we get is this for me? I'm going to be very honest with you guys. This is perfect for anyone who wants to learn how to start monetizing online, because of the fact that it is a very simple and beginner-friendly process. However, I'm going to be honest, if you are someone that wants something to get rich quick, something that you don't have to put in the work to do, this is not for you, okay? Because you actually have to learn the skill sets here, plug into them on social media or off of social media if you want to do an income stream outside of social media. But you really have to want more, okay? We're not going to say just get into the program and you're going to see success tomorrow without putting in the work. But the good thing is, if you're ready to start, right, we have a tech expert. So if you're not good with tech, we have an expert who can set up all of your systems for you and help you hit the ground running. Okay, it's very beginner friendly and action based. It's designed to help you earn as you are learning.
I want to go into this one because I know that everyone's main question is, how much does it cost? How much does it cost? And I get it. It's a valid question. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. When I purchased my first digital marketing course, I invested money I didn't have, but I knew that it was because I didn't want to stay in a position where I didn't have, where I had to say, I don't have for this, right? This is a one-time payment of $596 to join SWC, one time. Most people are able to get in for $0 down on a payment plan that the person who invited you here tonight, they can explain more to you guys. But I want you guys to understand, and it's all about perspective, okay? So many of us are thinking of, oh my, how much does it cost to get started? Think about the cost of you not starting and you staying exactly where you are right now. I promise you, right, staying where you are right now and not taking on an opportunity like this is going to cost you a lot more down the line. It would have cost both of us purchasing our first homes. It would have cost us where we are today right now in life. So while yes, it's scary, it's uncomfortable. Oh my God, what if it doesn't work out? Guys, what if it works out better for you than you would have ever imagined? You pay one time. There's never any upsells. There's no hidden fees. There's no surprise charges. Okay, this is less than the cost of a new iPhone. Think about it. You just put that thing on a payment plan and you figure it out later. All right, you guys, if you choose to resell this course one time, you're making your investment back. And I want you guys to know that the biggest thing holding a lot of people back, it's not the lack of opportunity. Okay, it's not the lack of opportunity. It's the belief that earning more is possible for you. All right, you guys, so I want you guys to continue to be here with an open mind, because truly, once you shift your perspective, so much can change for you.
I can't, bro.
All righty, next is, are there any extra fees? She just touched on that. There are no extra fees, you guys. No hidden fees, no upsells. We just added so many new modules into our program with no upsells. Our students get all updates for free. Okay, and I am prime example that you do not need to show your face to see success here. Okay, I have been able to see my success without showing my face in the first part of my journey, right? I have students who have been able to make 7 figures without ever showing their face. And the most important thing is that it is more than just reselling the program for those who want to be faceless. We have so many income streams that faceless creators can do and scale from. Okay, and I already answered this, but if you are not good with tech, that is no problem, you guys. Not only are we beginner friendly enough to walk you through the tech stuff step by step, but we also have a tech admin that does all of the tech stuff for you if you just want us to handle it and you don't want to deal with it yourself.
All right, you guys, let's talk about the Income Stream Society. So the Income Stream Society is a separate program. It is a completely separate program that is going to not only teach you, right? Because in SWC, you're going to learn the extra stream, additional streams of income. You'll learn how to make money with TikTok Shop, Amazon, UGC, right? But this is going to actually show you and help you get daily paid opportunities for these additional streams of income. So think of it like the Indeed of digital marketing. People can buy this as a standalone for $299. When you purchase SWC tonight, if you decide to, you get this for free with SWC. Okay, inside of the Income Stream Society, we're going to help you get those daily paid job opportunities for UGC, for brand deals, for affiliate marketing. We're going to show you the trending products that are actually worth your time to put out there for TikTok Shop, Amazon reviews. You're going to receive daily actionable steps and strategies to help you earn faster. We're going to help you discover exactly what's working, where to apply, how to scale. We're going to take you from actually not just learning, but actually earning. And this is, again, a separate course that you would have to pay for separately, but we're giving it to you for free, you guys, with the purchase of SWC.
All righty, my favorite part of the call. Now, I know we gave you guys a ton of information, and I hope you have a little more clarity right now of exactly how this works, all of the things that we teach, all of the different ways you can monetize. But how many of you guys are actually ready to hear from real students of ours who have started from zero, and they decided to take the chance and see where they are today? Drop a me in the chat if you're ready for the testimonies portion of the call.
I always get so emotional on this part because it's one thing for you guys to hear from us as the creators, and a lot of people, because we're the creators, they're kind of like, oh, they got lucky. This has nothing to do with luck, you guys. And we want you guys to hear from regular people. Maybe you'll feel related, like you'll start relating to these individuals, but these individuals started as beginners in this space, and they're going to be able to share their story. So I can't wait. I'm excited.
All righty. So the first one we have is Britt. Brittany, are you here? Let me know if you're here. If you could just write it in the chat so I can make you panelists. Let's see. I think this is her here. Let me try to promote. Perfect.
I'm excited.
Closing with confidence.
Brittany, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can't see you.
Number two, clarity.
I think my settings are
With confidence. Number two,
not letting me show my video.
Are you able to click on her video?
I did, but it's, yeah, she would have
see.
to do it on her end.
confidence.
If you want, Brittany, we can give you a moment and kind of come back to you just so you can figure that out on your end. Would you like to do that?
She might have it.
Okay, can you see me?
Hi.
I'm just coming back from a walk. I'm like, maybe I won't be first. And I was like, of course I'm
That's
first.
okay,
Oh,
girl.
no,
No
you're good.
worries. Thank you so much for being here with us
Yes.
tonight. We're excited to hear from you. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead.
I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much, Stephanie and Sabrina. I feel like I have a little bit different perspective joining SWC. When SWC was launched, I actually had a little bit of an online business. Before I was doing some digital products and some coaching. And last year, sorry, I'm like out of breath. I was just walking. Last year, I just hit this plateau in my business and I was feeling really burnt out. I was freshly postpartum with my first little baby. My husband's in real estate. And so when you're married to another entrepreneur, it can just be like you're riding the waves up and down. And so we were really in a low spot. And I just knew, like, if I wanted to stay in business and not have to go and get a 9-to-5, I was going to have to figure something out. I was going to have to up level my skill sets, diversify my income. And so that was really like the biggest reason that I joined SWC back in the fall, was just to like take things to the next level. I was really interested in doing more things with TikTok Shop and TikTok and affiliate marketing. And so I jumped into this community and just was immediately blown away by Stephanie and Sabrina and their leadership, and just like being surrounded by people. I've never seen people like so hungry and like not competitive, but just inspiring. You know, there's people in here doing 40, 50, 60K months. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, like I thought I was consistent. I thought I like knew what this takes, but clearly like I just like, it just opened Pandora's box almost to my mindset and like where I was at. And it was so inspiring, and just truly God's timing to just being postpartum and figuring everything out and like adjusting in my life as a whole. And the last 6 months have just been so life-changing. I'm going to try not to get emotional. But I have been able to go from like 5K months to 20 to 30K months. I've basically retired my husband. He is backing out of real estate and like just wanting to get into some other projects, and to see him not be stressed all the time and be able to just take on the projects that he wants to take on and be home. Now we get to just like hang out as a family every single day. I think I've 5 or 10x my TikTok shop income since starting as well. My digital product business has exploded, and also just getting to help beginners has just kind of like re-inspired just a love for what I do. And I just couldn't be more grateful for this community and this opportunity, guys. Like, it's really one of a kind. And when you join, it's like truly Pandora's box opens, because you just have no idea what you're capable of. You will blow yourself away. The last thing that I just want to say really quickly is like, I always hear this question, and it's very natural when you are at the very starting point of your journey, stepping into something new, and you're scared and you're like, will this work for me? You know, and I just want to flip that question, because you really just give all your power away when you say, what if this doesn't work for me? It's like, you guys, it's not like winning the lottery. You know, it's not like a shoe that fits or doesn't fit. Like, this is education. When you show up and apply yourself, it's not partial to anyone. It's a skill set that, yes, sometimes takes time, but it's so worth it. And like, you can do this. So instead, flip that question of like, will I make the decision, take your power back? Will I decide to make this work and be successful in this space? Because you truly, Stephanie and Sabrina and the whole community, give you all the tools you will ever need to be successful. So it's really just a decision of like, am I going to show up and go forward even when I'm scared? So thank you so much for this space. It's just been so life-changing to be a present mom, and just financially the impacts, like we get to breathe again and just like, yeah, love life even more. So thank you so much.
Wow, Brittany, like just listening to you, it's just so heartfelt. And there's so many things that you just said, you know, that the last statement you just made about shifting your perspective is truly everything, right? People come into this like, what if? And it's like, you have the power of making a decision that it's not a matter if I'm going to be successful. It's a matter of just when, because I am going to do whatever it takes to actually win here. And you are proof of that. 20 to 30K months, that is life-changing income. And the fact that you're able to do it while being a present mom, you know what I mean? Like, there are individuals making that type of income, and all of their time is being spent away from home while their children are in the care of other people. And I just commend you. I'm so proud of you. Listening to your story here for the first time is just so inspirational. And I think it's incredible that you're able to retire your husband soon and you guys can embark on this new journey. And I'm blown away. It's incredible how one decision can change so much for you.
I was going to say that, like, you come into this, right, thinking, okay, let me see what I can learn. But I'm sure you didn't think, right, you would get all of this back. And just seeing like your updates on the whole community is crazy. So we are so happy for you. The chat is, you're very
crazy. If you guys can drop one word in the chat, people are saying they're inspired. Wow, this makes my heart so happy. Thank you for sharing. Like, everyone is going crazy in the chat. And I just want you to know, Brittany, you are such an inspiration. Continue to go out there, continue to share and show up, just being you, because you're going to continue to inspire so many people. And we thank you so much for being a part of what it is that we're building here.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing.
Aww. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Bye. Thank you. Oh my God, I love it. I love seeing
you guys see why this is my favorite part of the call.
It is. And Sabrina's not the emotional one.
I just love hearing it. I love it. All right, are you guys ready to hear another one? We have so many people in this space that think men cannot see success here. For some reason, everyone's like, oh, maybe this is only for women. How many of you guys are ready to hear a testimony from one of our successful guys that we have in the course?
Yes, let's go, guys. And remember, do not leave the call until the very end, because we're going to be sharing some info with you guys.
All righty, Jeff, are you here? Let us know. Awesome.
I'm excited. We get to hear from some new faces tonight.
Oh, it says it twice. Let me try to promote both the panelists. Okay, perfect.
All right. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
We just
Hi. Can you see me?
Hi, Jeff. Good evening.
Finally, I'm here.
Thank Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I love the background. Failure, execute, success. Love that.
Oh yes, yeah. My fiance, she created my home office for my birthday. She just redecorated everything.
So nice.
She even got me a
that.
nice little microphone so I can do my SWC podcast
Let's
and all kind of good stuff.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, thank you for being here. Whenever you're ready to go ahead and share your testimony.
Oh, we'll do. I wrote some notes down because I can talk a lot. I talk a lot. That's how I made 7 figures in network marketing. So first of all, Sabrina and Stephanie, I want to thank you all for this opportunity. And I also want to thank God because he gets all the credit for everything. But a little bit about myself, because I know, a lot of you all see me on TikTok, but you never see me on Facebook. So I want to let you know. So I'm an insurance agent for over 20 years. So I'm 48 years old. I don't look it, but I'm 48. And I have 2 beautiful daughters, and I'm a 7-figure earner in network marketing. But I got burned out. I stopped doing network marketing about 4 years ago, and I did really well. And here's what happened. I never enjoyed myself. I made money, but all I did was work. Because building teams all over the world, I traveled, went to 30 different countries, but I never stayed there. It was always for work. And, my last venture I was in, the market has changed. You got to understand things changed. And what happened was I saw the landscape of what happened. Products were too expensive. People have to pay these monthly fees just to stay active. They're not making any money. You all know. And I didn't know you all from New York. I'm born in Brooklyn. So, hey, all right. So that's my hometown, Brooklyn. So, I just say, you know what? I'm done with the network marketing. I let my insurance business just stay on autopilot, and I didn't know what to do. I was actually lost. So 2 years ago, I got introduced to digital marketing. I was in a similar program to this one. It cost a lot more money. I did okay with that, and then I just stopped. And that was it. I was just dormant. And people would call me, "Hey, Jeff, you're going to get back into network marketing." I mean, people are sending me products, and I got a closet full of products I didn't want to take. Don't tell nobody else I told you that. And but I had a closet full of products, and I'm looking at these compensation plans, and I said, no, it doesn't make sense. Overpriced products, monthly fees, people not making money again. I didn't want to do that anymore. So about 2.5 months ago, a friend of mine named Patrick Batista, he's like, "Hey, Jeff, I'm back in digital marketing. Have you heard of this company called SWC? We were in a previous company together." And I said to myself, no, he would just tell me about it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I didn't even look at anything. I just jumped into it, right? And what got me excited about SWC was I saw there were other ways to make money. See, my last program I was in, it was a higher price program, but the only way you could make money was selling the program. So for someone that didn't have any skills in digital marketing, there were a lot of people who kind of failed. So that's when I watched that very first opportunity call, and you all broke down the ways to get paid. So wait a minute, there are other ways to make money. That was it for me. So that's what kept me going. There's other ways to get paid. And what made this SWC special is the creators. Can y'all just drop a heart or something in the chat for our creators? They care. Like the other community I was in, you can kind of tell, like, okay, just get in. If you couldn't make the money, that's it. But these sisters care. Okay. And that's what makes the difference, because, they always say it's from the top down. Like the love comes from the top all the way down. And then it just becomes, contagious. So you tend to love on your people as well. So thank you, Sabrina and Stephanie. Like, they reached out to me more than once to get an opportunity call, and I couldn't make it. This is like my 3rd time. I say, and you know what? They still messing me. Don't worry, Jeff. We understand life. That's just who they are. They have a heart of gold, and that's what makes this so special. So, I could talk, but let me stay on track here. So, how do I have my success? And I'm going to tell you how much I made, but I know a lot of people want to know how it's done, right? If you put a 1 in the chat, you want to know how it's done, right? So how it's done is this. When you start in digital marketing, what I love about it is that newbies can have success. But when you're new, stay new. Don't rush to the success. Study the modules. Please study the modules. If you're looking to this and you're new, I enroll a lot of people. I think I enrolled over 75 people in SWC. Study the modules, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to give you my favorite ones, okay? My first favorite one was Stephanie, okay? It was closing with confidence. Please watch that module. You have already started, but they're going to teach you how to close. You're going to get that clarity. Number two, my second favorite one is by Sabrina, going faceless. Now, I'm face forward, as you can see. I have no problem talking, okay? But if you don't, you have that anxiety, you don't want to talk, watch the faceless, okay, module by Sabrina. You got the best of the best. You got face forward, Stephanie, and you got Sabrina that is faceless, okay? But if you do it, pick your path. But what you're not going to have is less money. If you follow these modules, you're going to do well, okay? My third one is Content Mastery by Tony, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, what I learned in digital marketing, it is done a certain way. And Content Mastery is going to teach you how to do that, okay? And, what I love about SWC is that all my years in network marketing, I was always the teacher, right? But now I get to sit back and I get to be the student. And this is what this is why I know these modules. You can tell I've been doing my homework, right? And then my favorite one, also my fourth favorite one, is The Art of Selling Without Selling by Jamira. Oh my God. So between Content Mastery and watching Jamira's module, The Art of Selling Without Selling, you're going to know exactly how to post. I'm talking about with the pain points, the hooks, the structures, okay? Telling your pain point, getting people to connect with you and be relatable. Once you watch those modules, then you start getting the fruits of your labor. Because a lot of people say, Jeff, you came in, you made all this money. I studied the modules, okay? In all my years in network marketing, all my success, I'm still a student. You never stop learning. People want to come in and just get right to it. No, watch the modules, ladies and gentlemen. I think SWC, and I'm being very biased, this is the best program out there because it is strictly for beginners. They teach you step by step what to do. Boom, 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 boom. And that's what I love about SWC, okay? I'm almost done. I promise. Okay, so here we go. So, guys, like I said, my first 2.5 months, okay, I made over $35,000, okay? My first 2.5 months with SWC, okay? And I'm going to feel like, and I'm sorry I'm going to say this, but I feel like I kind of cheated. I never went live. I didn't go live, okay? I just post content because I'm very passionate about my content. And another thing, sisters, I didn't do it on TikTok. All my sales came from Facebook, okay? All right? It's because, but I started doing TikTok recently, about a month ago. I haven't gone live there yet, but I'm going to tell you something. You got to be consistent somewhere. I'm very consistent posting. Like if you go on my page, you're going to see my business. I don't care if I get one like, one comment, 0, because in network marketing, what happens is when you leave a company and you're in that community for so long, the moment you stop posting, your algorithm, it's gone. You have to reset your algorithm. So when I started doing SWC, no likes, no comments, no nothing. Okay, he's not doing network marketing anymore. So what happens is all those people, they're gone. Like they don't see my posts anymore. So it's like people have to reconnect with me and say, Jeff, you still on Facebook? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm doing something else. So when you're doing a new business, ladies and gentlemen, you have to post consistently to train your algorithm. And I kept going. Now, guess what? People are finding me again. I'm getting new people and, so forth like that, right? And I want to end it with a tip. I like, because that's the teacher in me in network marketing. I want to give a tip, okay? Marketing is everything, ladies and gentlemen, and everything is marketing. I'm going to give you all my number one golden nugget. I mean, I should charge you this, but I'm going to give it to you, okay? All right. Now, social media has this thing. Every platform has this thing called a note, okay? TikTok has one. Facebook has one. Instagram has one. I always put something in my note. Like my favorite one is make $506 a day from my phone. Ask me how. Okay. And you will be amazed. Like so many people, me, how. Your job is to pique their interest. Your job is to make the decision, not convince. Okay. Once you pique their interest, you did your job. It's on them to make the decision where they are with their life. Okay. Because like Stephanie always says, if nothing's going to change if you don't change. Okay. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over. It's up to them to make the decision. If you pique their interest, if someone said me, you did your job. You did your job. Okay. But trust me, you want to get them in this business, put them on an SWC presentation. Okay. They're going to sign you. They're going to sign you. They're going to say yes. Okay. And my last tip, and I'm done. We're on social media, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get strangers into your business because when you're in business, your goal is not to get your friends and family. They're going to come afterwards. Your goal is to get people that you don't know because your friends and family are gonna, it's funny. They want to support you when they see strangers celebrating you. Your family is gonna support, your friends is gonna support you when they see strangers celebrating you. So what you want to do is be social. It's called social media for a reason. Be social. Like, comment on people's posts, make new friends, because those strangers are going to buy. All right. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you got to show up for your business to glow up. You have to show up to glow up. And thank you, because SWC, me and my fiance, we're going to Chris Brown's concert, Usher. Don't ask us how much we paid for the tickets. They were not cheap, but we don't care, because SWC paid for it, ladies and gentlemen. So God bless you all. Thank you all for having this opportunity. Love you all.
I'm here. I'm taking
Stephanie
notes.
forgot that she's hosting the conference.
I forgot that we were hosting. I'm here taking notes, but I appreciate you for just being so open and sharing from your heart, and just even beyond sharing your success here tonight. You just broke it down in such a way where this is truly something that is so feasible for anyone to achieve if they just really come in with the right mindset and they're really willing to put in the work. So Jeff, we are so inspired by you. Sabrina's like, wow, like some good gems. Yes, literally incredible. We know we've been trying to get you on here for a while, and with good reason. Like, the chat is going crazy. You can just tell how powerful of a presence you have. So we want to thank you so much. First of all, thank you for your
congratulations on your success.
Yes, and thank you for your
thank you. No problem. Thank you. I had my sister on here earlier, a few weeks ago, Lenika. She came on here, and she tore it up, and she's doing some great things too as well. Lenika. And she was on a few weeks ago. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Jeff, and thank you for your beautiful words just about Sabrina and myself. It truly means a lot, and it's great to see that other people see, the hard work that we put in here. But congratulations, Jeff. You're just getting started. Success is truly sky's the limit for you, and we're going to be here to root you on. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Care, sisters.
Bye.
Amazing.
I love it. And I just love to show how men can have success here too.
Literally. Like, people think it's just for women. All right, guys, make sure you guys stay to the end. We have to hear from another incredible individual. We have 2 more people who are going to share their testimony, and you guys just never know what testimony is going to hit for you. Okay. So make sure you guys.
I just have to say, because Lenika, that Jeff said, she posted in the chat, I'm here. I've earned almost $28,000 in 11 weeks. Thanks, Jeff. That is amazing. Congratulations.
Wow. That's so cool. That's amazing. I'm here for it. Alrighty. Next up, you guys, we have Miss Charlotte. Are you here? Hi, Charlotte. How are you?
Good. How are y'all?
Doing well. Thank you so much for being here. You're someone who is truly so powerful. Your testimony is so powerful. And we really, truly just thank you for being here with us tonight, because we know you can inspire so many people. We're so excited.
Thank you. So that was cool to make the connection with Jeff and Lenika. I watched the last Opportunity Zoom that she was on, and my husband was a pastor for 30 years. He's 56, I'm 43. And he was like, who is that? He came into the room. He can recognize the anointing when he hears it. And so that was cool to make that connection, that sister and brother. Okay. But yeah, I'm super excited to be here, and I love SWC. Am I still good, you guys? For some reason, I'm just showing.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We're here to listen.
I love SWC. It has changed our life so much, and I'm just so thankful. And listening to these testimonies they're just so inspiring. And it reminded me, even listening to you guys talk, how years ago when I gave my life to Christ and I went into a drug and alcohol rehab center, I was 22 years old. I'm like the least person to succeed in life. In fact, most people didn't even think I'd still be here today. And I wouldn't be if I didn't make a change in my life, in my early 20s. But a spiritual father told me half the battle is a made up mind. And that is so good. And I've been sharing that recently in my life, because what I have found is just sharing who I am, where I came from, that's what really touches people. And that's what connects people, to show that no matter where you come from, like, you can get in here and see success. And that's why I love this program. It is truly a community of diverse people from all walks of life. Like, my husband and I are great examples of this. He wants to do podcasts, creating his own digital products with ebooks. He has a doctorate. And then he even went beyond that, got certified at the highest level to be coaching consultant. And here I am, his wife, a high school dropout. And I spent $596 on a program And he spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on education. And his high school dropout wife spent $596 on a program that now I generate more than he ever thought about making, and it just shows the power of making an income online, because there's no limit to how much we can make. If you're willing to learn, then 100% you can get in here and earn. So my husband likes to, the coach in him, he'll type out, like, he'll join some of my lives and he'll write LEARN, learn. Okay, what do you see in that word? Earn. If you're willing to learn, then you're going to earn. So you have to realize money's just not going to fall out of the sky. But if you get in here and learn, then you're going to earn. The only way to feel like this is just to not do anything at all, literally, because there are so many income streams in here. And that's why I love it so much. And that's why I love sharing it so much, because you have these people from all walks of life. You have the high school dropouts like me, then you have those with doctorates, you have those in ministry, you have the retirees, the teachers, the nurses, the stay-at-home moms. And the fact why I love this program so much, I love that it's a bigger program because it has so many income streams in here. So there's going to be something in here for everyone. So if you just get started, you're going to see success. It's just getting started. And half the battle is a made-up mind. Half the battle for you tonight may be saying, will I actually do this? Have a made-up mind that you're going to get in here and do it. And you will see the success if you just get started. There's just too much opportunity to succeed. I mean, that is the bottom line, because if you get going on one income stream and it's not working, you can pivot and move to another. There's just too much opportunity in here to see failure. I mean, that is the honest truth. And the support is like none other. Like, you have so many layers of support. The person that sizes you up, if they mentor you, but then in addition to that, you have the community of over 30,000 of us, so supportive, if y'all can't tell, and then also the mentorship of the creators, Stephanie and Sabrina. They pour into us now 5 days a week, you guys. And so there's just like, you're not purchasing something, trying to figure it out on your own. You have 3 layers of support to ensure your success all the way through. I love it.
Amazing. Charlotte, can I ask you, what has been your level, what's been your success since you started with SWC?
$87,000 since January 28th.
That is insane. Insane.
Yeah, a little over
$12,000 for May, the first week of May.
Come on, like, wow. Are you kidding me? I am just so inspired, and more than just anything, something that I just feel, you can feel your light, your energy, your presence. Like, I just love how much people love SWC. That means, I want you to know, like, it genuinely means so much. And at the end of the day, right, your hard work, your resilience, your consistency, your ability to go out there and connect with individuals and help them change their lives is exactly why you've seen the level of success you've seen today. It's all a reflection of just you. And we're just so proud of you. And I just love that, I can relate to I don't have a college degree, like, I can relate to more of your story of when I look back of my past, it didn't look anywhere near of where I am today. But it's so beautiful that your past doesn't need to be, and it doesn't have to determine your future. It really doesn't. You have the ability to truly, recreate and create the life that you want to have. And I'm just so proud of you. Charlotte shares, and when I see your testimony,
I know, I remember from day one.
It's just crazy. I'm like, Sabrina, do you see this? So I'm just so inspired by you. And I literally wrote down what you just said. Half the battle is a made-up mind. That is going to stick with me because it is so powerful and it is so true. And we're just so grateful to have you in our community, Charlotte. Thank you for your yes. Thank you for being out there and being a beacon of light and hope for other people. And we just know that this is the beginning for you. I don't know if you can see the chat, but the chat is going crazy right now.
Thank you, Charlotte, for sharing. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I love you guys so much.
Oh my God, sending so much love. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Everyone's still going, saying this is so amazing. I love it. Thank you, Charlotte.
I love it.
It's
such a powerful testimony.
But it's just like seeing how much people love this. Like, that's, and how much it's,
and how life-changing it is. Like I say all the time, the reason I love this part of the cause, because we see people write their testimonies in the community all the time, but hearing from them on here is just such a different vibe. But we do have one more testimony, guys, before we express to you something really exciting we have for all of you guys. Who is our last?
So our last testimony is Emily, are you here, girl?
Let us know in the chat if you are here.
I'm shocked that I haven't cried yet, because I am a crier and I always cry. And it's just, like, You know, hearing these live people just share their testimony is incredible.
Yes, I don't know if this is her. Emily, can you write here in the chat if you're here, just so I can make sure I'm getting the right person on? If you can write here, I would appreciate it. It's me. Okay, I think that's her. RS. M. Yeah, M. Let's see. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm a little bit nervous, guys. So
no, it's okay. We're so grateful to have you. We're so grateful to have you here. Thank you for being here with us tonight.
Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. My heart is pumping right now.
We're ready to hear. You're ready. The floor is yours. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I really have to wrote down everything I want to say because you know, I'm not really into it. Like, this is my first time, you guys, and yeah, I'm here. For those of you who don't know me yet, I'm Em. I live here in Canada, and I just want to share my experience with you guys, my journey in this program. And I honestly want to tell you guys that if you found this program, you are already one step ahead to your success. You are already one step ahead to those people that who've never been on digital marketing and affiliate marketing. And you know, a lot of people still don't know that opportunities like this even exist, and some people are still stuck thinking the only way to survive is working multiple jobs forever, right? So last year I opened a food truck. I left my job because I want to earn more, so I opened a food truck. And then after that, the winter came, I have to close it. And then I have to send all of my paperwork to my accountant, all of the stuff. And then I realized, like, I feel like I'm working for nothing. Like, all the paperwork, you know what I mean? And I'm still struggling financially. So and me and my husband, we got burnt out. I was like, no way, I don't want to go back to do the food truck again. So and then I realized, like, maybe I should work from home, but how will I do that? Like, so because I don't have any experience at all for like a tech savvy, something like that. I don't have any experience. So I was like, what would be the other way to earn money while I'm staying at home? So maybe I have to buy course or go to school. But if I go to school, I realize, like, I have to pay like 10,000, um, over 10,000 for my tuition fee, and so that's another debt of my savings account. So I was like, okay, no, maybe this is not the way. And then I keep scrolling on my TikTok, you know, looking for a dance TikTok because that's all I know until I found a woman, a 40-year old woman. She's doing this SWC, and when I saw it, that she's showing it to us, like she earned a 10K in her first month. I was like, wait a minute, what is that? What is that? I want to know. I want to know. And then, like, she said, like, she's a complete beginner, and it's like she's already in her 40s, and then she was able to earn that much on her first month. And I am in my mid 30s, and I have my resources. I have my husband's laptop, I could just borrow it. I have my husband's iPad, I could just borrow it. And she's beginner, same like me. So if she can do it, it means I can do it too. So I bought the program right away. I know, like, well, I was skeptical. Yeah, it's very normal, but I knew myself, like, if I'm not gonna do anything, nothing will ever change. And I was living paycheck to paycheck. That 10,000, that's already good enough for me, extra 1,000. And it's like, okay, maybe this is the answered prayer. So I bought a course, and then I learned the value of the course, and I get myself into it. I was being consistent. So for my first 3 weeks, I didn't earn anything, guys. I didn't earn anything, but I was being consistent. And then on my fourth week, there you go. I earned my first sale, and after that, boom, 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 boom. And then 2 months later, I reached my $30,000. That's in USD, okay? That's in USD. Imagine that, how much that would be in Canadian USD. And then right now, I am close to my 40,000 USD. And the biggest moment in my life, since I joined in this program was like I was able to pay off my 15,000 debt to my sister. And I was like, after I sent my last that money to my sister, I was like, sis, it's over, it's done. Like, I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for, letting me borrow your money and stuff like that. And that's my debt since the 2021. Like, imagine I've been working for two jobs. I've been open small businesses, even operated a food truck, but I'm still struggling financially. And yeah, I was like 2 months in this program, I was able to pay that off. I was like, oh my gosh, this program like has been, so amazing. It's been an answered prayer for me. And that's what I said to my people. Like for those who joined me, you guys, I'm going to help you out. Please have trust in yourself, have faith. This program, there's a lot of money in this program. And this is not just a program, you guys. This is not just about buying and selling. You get to learn more, okay? And that's why I don't stop sharing this opportunity, especially to my community, to my Filipino community, because all of us here in Canada, all we know to earn money is just by working two jobs, three jobs, multiple jobs. But no, there's still a lot of side hustles out there that can give you to your financial freedom and time freedom. And then yeah, so what I love about this program is like it's not just about earning, but also I got introduced into like the different side hustles like Amazon reviews, UGC, print on demand, and and so much more. Those other things that I've never been, I never knew it exists. So yeah, I'm so thankful about this program, you guys, especially for you, Stephanie and Sabrina, for creating this program. Um, this is the best side hustle out there. Like yeah, for all of you guys, I'm just only affiliating the program for now, okay? Because I needed money. Who wants money? Who doesn't want money, right? I needed money. So yeah, that's
And
everything.
thank
And
you. I was while you were speaking, I looked at my sister and I literally started getting emotional. And it's just because wow, like you listen, like just listening to your story, like this is your life, this is real life. And thank you for being open with us and just sharing. And I'm sure it wasn't easy, everything that you had to grow through, and
yeah,
starting a business, a food truck, and having to close it down, and not being able to, just struggling, just barely getting by. And now because you said yes to yourself, because you believed enough in yourself to take the leap of faith, $30,000,
yeah,
$40,000. Like that is crazy. In what, 2 months you said? How long? 2 months?
yes,
That is
in 2 months.
crazy, life changing. And I'm so proud of you, because that just goes to show that you are so committed. Like you are here for the right reasons. And I truly believe that when you become a light for other people and you bless other people, it's beautiful what we get to do here. Yes, you're making money. Yes, you're changing your life around, but you're changing the lives of other people in the process. And I am so inspired by you. The chat is going crazy. I'm literally telling my sister, I'm like, wow, like, and I just started getting emotional, crying. And if I start crying, I'm not going to stop crying, okay? But I just want to say thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Thank you for your yes. Thank you for choosing to be a part of SWC. We're so grateful to have you a part of what we're building here. And I know that this is just in the beginning for you. And all I ask, because I love that you share, keep sharing your wins in the chat, in the community, because me and Sabrina are waiting for
watch them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
you. Man, like I genuinely get so emotional all the time, but it's just because like it's one thing for you to know that this changes people's life.
Yeah.
But I love the diversity in the speakers that we had tonight. You got to hear from different people from different walks of life, different backgrounds, and it's just this is just
I feel like that is proof that as if you want it, it's here for you. It's here. It's waiting for you. The education is here inside of the program. It's a matter of how bad you want it. And I love that they all in their own way touched on that.
Yeah.
Like if you want it, you can find a way. If you don't want to resell the program, fine. Find another way. Do Amazon reviews, do UGC, do print on demand. There's so many options, you guys. So I want to remind you guys to say thank you to the person who invited you on this call tonight. We are actually, this is what we wanted to let you guys know. We currently have a Mother's Day